Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another live stream. And today, we're doing our second one. And today, why am I saying today all this time? It is over Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. Now, I want you guys to let me know if anything goes cool. And, of course, when it does get uploaded to YouTube, and what's nothing bad happens. Because last time, I think it glitched out, and it stayed. Only recorded 2 hours of it. I don't know what happened. Second, let me know if the volume is okay with you guys. And if it isn't, well, that's not good. Let's hope it is. So, we're gonna do some SAOMD. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's based off an anime. Well, technically, it's based off a novel that ended up getting an anime release, and then eventually, of course, as you can tell, a mobile game. I mean, there's gonna be a second mobile game coming out, and there's countless other games that's on consoles that's based around this series. So, yeah, this one I like the most because it has the characters in it, but it can also, there's a lot more interesting things like parrying, attack. It's kind of like you're playing the characters themselves, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else to explain. This is the second time of us doing SAOMD. In the future, I want to do more, of course. And in the future, we will be doing more summonings from this game, too. Not just Rival Heroes, because it is a gacha game. And if you don't know what a gacha game is, it's basically you buy or earn through the game gems, crystals, or orbs, or depending upon the game, that can get you characters that can be very good or very bad, and there be ratings upon them. For instance, this game actually, 2 months ago, 1 to 2 months ago, during the anniversary, they first released 5 stars, which was basically an upgrade. It's kind of like if they ever do 6 stars with Fire Emblem Heroes, which I don't know if they will, but if they do, it's a potential chance for it to happen. But there is 5 stars now in the game instead of just 4 stars, so I think it's a nice upgrade. Let me know if you guys want me to do this count. But today's live stream, I want to say episode, but it's more of a live stream. We are going to be not summoning, but farming memory crystals. And this game, there are 2 different kinds of ways to farm memory crystals. You can either do the main story, which I'm almost done, or do side quests like this, which same thing, almost done. And there's also missions you can do as well. I already did the daily missions, which ain't hard, and then we're gonna be doing this quest first, which gives us 3 memory diamonds, and that's basically defeating this guy 50 times, which is not too difficult. There's a lot more to this game than what I'm talking about now. I could also get 24 more orbs just by doing the 100 weapon scouts. Also 5 more diamonds. Oh my, why did I say orbs? But diamonds from getting rank 90 and so much other jazz. Anyway. And that's basically how we're gonna farm memory crystals in this game. If you're new to it, then you have a lot to learn. Now, there was a ranking quest that we kinda did, of course, last time I live streamed it, which was Saturday. So, we did do it, but I did horrendous. Now, if I did show you what I did for this ranking, and this is actually really good ranking with the characters I had. Like, I couldn't do anything better because of my luck, and I didn't get any Halloween characters yet, but it's really good. If I did show you it, it would have been during around 12 a.m. Basically before 1 o'clock a.m. So it would have been very late, and you guys would have been like, why are you up so late? Anyway, we ended up getting 22 rank. This was with no damage in 1 minute and 27 seconds. The last time I did it was during, I say 3 minutes. It was like over 3 minutes. And it was during this ranking Master Plus 2, but eventually we do it and I got this 5-star Lightning Dance Asuna. And because I did train her up, and I did give her weapons and equipment, she eventually became a powerhouse. 5 stars compared to 4 stars get a tad bit more stats, and they also can do what's known as combo S3s. I mean, that's not actually the official name for it, but it's basically you parry any enemy, and then you can switch using the SR skill. So what I did was Asuna. You see, the thing about the boss is in the air. So a lot of people thought parrying in the air, which you can if you're fast enough. But there is another way. It's a lot more simpler if you don't have the right characters, because you need like double-sorted characters that are fast to be able to do it, which I technically don't. So what you could also use was basically a broom or shield, and there's only one character that you need as a shield, and that was like an earlier, like, past ranking event, which I didn't do much of, nor did I even get him. So I had to use someone with a broom, and Yuki was my best bet, and that's how I did it. Oh, hey, welcome back. So I parried with Maid Yuki, then I started the awesome 3-parry combo, and basically Asuna, Lightning Dance Asuna, would lower the defense, get some combo, and then Kirito being this Kirito has high attack. So I was able to combo S3s, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. I was just wondering, from the last stream, I have Marth at 400 SP, should I rank her up? If she's level 40, and you've got her lot of SP, I would. Unless you want to SP farm more, I think if you rank her up, it would be a lot more easier to farm SP, and her being level 40 at 5 stars, you would get more SP because it'd be a lot more easier. You'd be able to tank more as well. So unless you're not level 40 yet, I would say if you're level 40, rank her up. So this was during late night. Okay, yeah, I would level up to level 40 and try to rank her SP up all the way, and then rank her up when you get her to level 40. So, anyway, that's kind of the whole gist of this ranking event. I mean, I kind of wish I would got to here, because then I would have had, probably by tomorrow, I would get enough Halloween medals for me to summon from Elizabeth, Halloween Elizabeth, which is the Lance unit. Just to show you off. She's actually kind of decent. I never actually have a Lance unit yet, so supposedly that's the first and second SRs, which are basically these. Basically normal, everyday Lance attack, Lance specials. And then the last one, the third one, oh, you actually can parry by doing that? Huh, interesting. Last one is basically their own special. So each character has a different third SR. If the 4 stars are higher, I don't know if some have. I don't know if 3 stars or 2 stars actually have their own. But I can actually still get this Elizabeth, and there may be another one added in with the next ranking event. I should be able to get enough medals to probably get both of them, maybe. Do I have anything for no? I don't have anything for silver or bronze. But yeah, pretty much this is the rewards you get for doing really good. I mean, that's not exactly the rewards you get. I'll show you guys what you actually get. But those are what the rewards you get you can use upon. And since it's Halloween, we got Halloween medals. And those medals can be used to get that Halloween Elizabeth, which is probably limited. Get the limited Elizabeth, which I will be getting. And since there's a upgrade system now in the game, you get as 4-star, and then you can get as a 5-star. You should get Dragon Project too. I also played this game for a while, like a month ago, so I'm a bit familiar. Yeah, it's like this parrying game. If that is the case, and if it's kind of similar to SAOMD, you're gonna like this game too. Anyway, the rewards you get, depending upon the rank you are. I'm in the 21 through 50, which I kind of wish I was 13, because I would have gotten 3 gold medals. I usually get around the 20 to 10 mark. I never actually got to 3rd or 2nd or 1st place. I would have, which is funny enough, but I'm right here. I'm in the 22nd, so I should get 1. I should get another, so it's gonna be very easy to try to get her. But until then, we haven't gotten anything new yet. You got the phone? Okay. So we're gonna try to farm crystals now. Technically memory diamonds, whatever you like to say. And just for you guys as a, I guess, warm-up, just to see how this game is, I'm gonna do hard mode, which is technically what I'm supposed to do, because this is like the only few things I have to do on hard mode, and I'm done with the main story quests for medals. So let's do this guy. This guy, pretty much, you'll understand why this guy was annoying. If you watched last time I live streamed this, this dude was annoying as heck. Let me know how good the volume is. Just sorry a second, but it is currently impossible to stop her from dying, and she needs her next sword, so I'm ranking her up. Dude, I really wish you just level up to 40 so she can get enough SP, but it's up to you. I mean, it really is up to you. I'm not actually forcing you to keep her to level 4 stars just to level up. You could get a lot of SP easier as a 5-star, so. And let me know if the volume is too loud, seriously, because it seemed like it was for me. I can't really change the volume settings like in Fire Emblem Heroes, so I can change off the music and or voice if this guy gets annoying as heck. So I'm just gonna warn you now, there's gonna be a lot of yelling. So yeah, here we go. So what I'm doing is that since this game is highly dependent upon parries, you basically parry. That's the only way you can actually attack this dude, is because he's vulnerable after you parry him. And so I do a 5-star, then a 4-star combo, which with Lightning Dance, assuming I can't say names correctly, it basically lowers his defense. And then I switch to QXL, which you can do with 5 stars, and just pretty much demolish them. No, get out of the way! Yeah, and that's the thing about this, is that I have to be careful. I can't die at all. Well, I can die on this, but... Wait, get out of the way! Whoa! Get out of the way. And then, of course, end of match. So that's kind of SA Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. I mean, it's not the full thing. There's a lot of different bosses and a lot of different ways of battling in this game. And there is level up system. There's so much to this game that I can't just have you guys know instantaneously how it works. And I think that's a perfect, I guess, example how this game works. It's really difficult. You're really expected to know how the boss works and to be able to parry the heck out of them. That's the only way you can do really good in some of these ranking quests. Also, if you guys have a chance to play this game, which is Sword Art Online Memory Defrag, it is in English, there is a global version. There's also a Japanese version, but there's not really much differences apart nowadays. It used to be where that the Japanese version was ahead, but now it isn't. They changed it when movie came out, well, technically when it featured in movie theaters, so they kind of made it so that Global and Japan were on like the same time, same characters, yada yada yada. And so if you get the chance to play this game, I'm probably going to show you guys the guild, so you can join my guild, because guilds are now a thing in this game. They recently added it in last month or so. And you can help me, and help other people. And we can work together, in a sense. We can also get a score-based combo that we can help with each other with, and it's like total guild. There's a lot to this game. Oh, come on, Asuna. Can you please be quiet? I know you want me to parry or change this to something weapon. Yeah, certain enemies are weak to certain weapons, and as well as elemental stuff is in this game too. Oh god, what? Okay, come on, dudes. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Nope. I'm pretty much dead, guys, if I don't. Oh god, what, guys? Play nice. You're pretty much dead now. Oh, there's more enemies. Oh, lovely. You have to actually time it. It's basically holding down your weapon and then flipping it up. And parrying is so important in this game. And there's actually now a parry practice, so that if you want to practice your parries, you can. The thing about sort of this game is the enemies are fast, so you're gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of simple logic. You have to understand how the boss and enemies work before you're like, know when to parry. I mean, eventually you will get the knack for it. I mean, that was actually really bad performance on me, just because I was trying not to get hit, and I was just wasting time. I probably should have just switched to Asuna and just knocked down everyone, but that didn't really work so well. But like I said, there is a guild feature to it, and I'm still deciding on the name, so don't worry about what the name is. It used to be Meow, but now it's Chill Crew. It will change. It'll probably change with my channel too. So, guild information. See, this is the ID right here. So if you guys want to join this guild and decide to play with me, you can. And I do need decent members, because we can work with other guild members. And for certain missions, if you get enough points, you get a high ranking, as like in a ranking event with, you know, and you can actually work with your guild members too. Like, some guild events will actually allow you to work with your partners at the same time, try to get as high score as possible. And there used to be one that just happened that I really needed people, but it didn't happen. Sad face. So, again, I'll show you guys the guild if you're curious. The ID right there so you can find me. And we do also have a member as well that I made into Vice Commander, which is Garadouche. So, if you guys are wondering. We do have a lot. We're gonna have at least 8 members, so if you guys are curious, and if you guys are interested in playing this game with me, or playing it again, even though you're not good at parrying, you can at least work together and just destroy face. Anyway, quest that goes along with it. Here it is. The Beast Lords, the guild ranking. Basically, you can work with your partners, and you see the different teams. You get enough score, and the guild score as a total. And you want to try to do is try to kill the boss as fast as you can and get enough score. And there is for ranking, multi-score, and individual score. And individual score, the higher you are, the better you basically get, I guess. Better rewards as well, so... Oh, hey, welcome back. Welcome back, O'Flidge. It's been a while. Yeah, I actually started before that. It was like during like the first or second month after. Anyway, let me see. I still have, since I've been playing for so long, I still have the characters. Edit party. I still have the Kirito, the dad, Cookie Kyoto, where is she? What's her name? Let me switch. What's her name again? Yuna! That's who she is. That's the one you're talking about. She's still in the game. I still have her since, so... as well as there's been 5 stars from time to time. No, I'm not actually still playing on hard mode. I've actually been doing other stuff. I guess we'll just do, that asana to level up. And Crest Rise. She carried me during my playtime. I think I used a cackle with a bow at 4 stars, and the purple-tailed guy that was like a banner unit at 4 stars too. Oh, trying to figure out what you mean, which characters you mean. Man, it's actually been a long time. I haven't really been lucky enough to get all the characters, but I think I know what you mean. Because there are different events. I mean, if I had to keep track of all the characters, there's so much. But I kind of get the like what time you played this game. Ooh, Asuna? That's the only one I think that's considered to be an Echo girl that I maybe at the time. I don't remember. A purple-haired girl is from an S2 of SAO season. Oh, you mean Sinon? No. Yuki. It's Yuki. That's who I was. Yuki. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, there was. It's either Celica or Yuki, because... Hey, the game's calling you back, dude. The game is calling you back. Play the game, it says. Anyway, that's not the quest I was thinking about. It was actually this one, because we have to actually do a certain amount of times killing this boss, and I'm doing the least difficult because I can literally one S3 shot it. So we're gonna try to do, I think, 8 more I need. This boss is actually really difficult because it's not as many parrying times, but like I said, very simple. 1 S3, kill the boss, then we try. So we're gonna do this 8 more times. I mean, really good quality content, doing the same thing over and over and over. But to be honest, this game, there is a lot of farming. Oh, also, camo. I actually ended up doing it again, the, ranking event, and I eventually was able to do it in 1 minute, 27 seconds with no damage. What the heck? Anyway. It's a nice way to train other characters too, because there's a lot of 4 stars I have to train, which is kinda my fault. Have you gotten that one girl in the right ground and black hair that's a free unit? I saw Yushi gave me playing her and she appears to be friggin' busted. Oh, I actually didn't get her. I knew you can actually get her, but I have no idea how. I somehow missed that. I actually somehow missed it without even knowing it was such a thing. I know what you're talking about. It's actually Yuri, the season 1 Yuri, before she technically disappeared until season 2. That would make sense if it was a Meadow Scout. I actually really need to get caught up in this game. I was actually able to do really good in this ranking event. So potentially I may be able to, in theory, get top 10 next ranking event. That's just a theory. Because if it's gonna be the same, like, it's gonna be Halloween events, and if it's gonna be, I guess, new banner characters, or still able to summon from the old characters, I should be able to get an old character and be able to beat it. I could switch from Maynard and go to this thing. Yeah, it's pretty epic for the SS3s. Or the S3s. I don't know why I keep saying SS3, but technically that's what it is, but a lot of people just say S3s. I actually have not been counting how many times I've actually retried this. So I say about 3 to 4 more times. So when did you start ending, like, playing SAOMD? Because I'm kind of curious when you stopped. I kind of stopped during the beginning of summer. And I pretty much just did other stuff. Because, of course, it was summer and I played PlayStation games. Well, technically I got a PlayStation during summer, so... I just never really got a chance to play more SAO. So... And then, of course, I'm now back. Like, I'm fully back now. During Halloween, which I think is kind of fitting, because October is my favorite month. And there's a lot of cool games that I hope get announced during October, you know. Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Anyway, nevertheless, I still like October just because of the horrors, and October is just like kind of an interesting and cool and calming month, I guess, for me. It starts to become cool, it starts to become cold, and it's just, around the time, it's just the right, perfect temperatures. But this year, it's not the same. I stopped playing a month after the OS events, just because I really think my lack of finance on parrying made it during the hard dungeons that's more frustrating. It is true. Eventually you do need to be good in parrying to do really far and go really far in this game. I mean, I wish I could actually do the last boss, because there were several ways you can actually parry his first attack, which I didn't know until I researched it, and then the last last 2 hours, I just started using those tactics, and I got further in speed, and eventually I got 1 minute and 27 seconds and no damage, but it was more of, I didn't know you could either jump parry, which is actually a new thing just because of the last boss, American boss, and there's another one for parrying with either a shield or a mace, not lance, mace, which I ended up doing with Maid Yuki. I was able to parry it, then switch to this Asuna, use the S3, switch to Kirito, able to use his in a combo, which basically means I'm able to do it without the enemy getting free, without getting loose. And so you're able to do fast combos. I can get up to 30 combos with the 19 Asuna and OS Kirito. The Hero's Return version is actually the first version, not the second. Because they eventually released a second version of the the ordinal scale characters. And we did it. So we had to defeat that guy 50 times just to get the memory diamonds. Like I said, a lot of farming in this game. The OS characters are so meta, lol. Also, can you do the jump parry? The thing about the jump parry is it's like super specific on which characters can, and I can't really show it to you because there's no good example. I could try. I'm gonna actually sell this item I got real quick because I don't need it. I wouldn't. There's only one character from the OS characters that are officially still meta, which is actually something to note, and that is actually OS Silica. Because fun fact, do you know who won to become a 5-star? OS Silica. So you can now get her as a 5-star, or you can rank her up if you already have her. So she is still meta, which is a funny thing. She is kind of like the major damage combo wielder in a way. So she's still really, really meta. But the other OS characters, sadly, they're kind of, but not as much anymore. Other meta characters are basically 5-stars now. 5-star is the new meta. So, okay. So, it may end up the, which is sad to say this, but I wanted to do more SAO Memory Defrag live streams, but I will do more, but I don't have the time today per se. I think it's perfect time to end today's live stream. I was planning on doing the Fire Emblem Heroes live stream a lot more shorter, but it didn't come around to it, which is kind of sad on the front that I had to do over 3 stamina potions of retries in the Squad Assault, which we did do it, so I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Oh, really? Come on, I'm trying to end the live stream now. Anyway, so you did point out that it's very loud, and I can't really do anything because there's no volume changer in this game. Kind of like on Fire Emblem Heroes, you can't really change the volume. So other settings, the only thing you can change is the BMG and the SE. You don't have a volume. You just have either do it or not do it at all, with voices as well. So I don't know what to do on that front. And that's the thing I don't like about this game, is there's no volume check for if I want to do this as more live streams. So it's up to you guys. Do you want me to have no volume when playing this game? So it's a lot more social interaction than having the game volume so loud. So I'll let you guys decide on that. But I think it is time to end the stream. Wish I could do more, but I have stuff to do and eat, and it's been over hours, so I think it's been perfect live stream, I guess. Anyway. Where is it? Where's it? Guild. A lot of you guys have already left. When do I stream? I usually stream... Okay, if other people are talking, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry up. Well, I usually stream around 4 p.m. each day. I usually try to get around there because it's when most people are not at the house anymore. And it's a perfect time for me because it's basically when most people are out of school. Or kind of a nice, decent time where most people are out of school. So that's why I usually do 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time Zone, which I don't know what time it is for you, but it's 7:11 p.m. 7 o'clock, 11 p.m. That's for me right now, but I guess you can always change it to see how many hours difference, and then figure out, okay, since I stream at 4, figure out how much an hour difference is. And I usually do, what's it called? The scheduled next stream option when I usually do start. So I let you guys know in advance. So, there's that. Anyway, to end it off, we're gonna do guild information with the ID so you guys can join if you plan on playing with us. So, if you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to leave a like. Also subscribe if you want to do new episodes or see when I do new live streams. And everything else is in the description below. Discord, friends codes for everything else that you see down there. Well, so yeah, there's also that too. So Belle's your best friend. There's a reason why there is a Belle. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next live stream or video. Goodbye.